If you had to guess how many sausage jokes were made during the filming of this episode, what number would you say?
It sounds like more than I want, but
a lot.
Yeah,
like a lot. And there was like, I mean, it was easy, right? Like it was an easy target, but there was a lot.
So I know you explained this in the episode, but for fans wondering before they watch next week, can you explain the origin of your beef with each other? Nick, do you want to go first?
I mean, the origin of the beef is I thought it'd be fun to do this show with Ben. And the truth, obviously Ben's a very good friend, and it's a friendship I value. But I think we both recognize that we're two very different people, and our friendship has really evolved as a result of that. But it's still fun to give each other a hard time and talk smack and compete with one another.
Ben, would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I was super excited to be on the show, and I was given the opportunity because of Nick. And I think I think it's awesome. Like, I think it's hilarious. I mean, there's not like one person in this world that I think I'd be okay with them being like, yeah, I'm better at you than this. Like, I just like, I don't know. It's not okay with me. Like, they might be right, but I'd at least like to try and prove them wrong. Yeah. And so I can find a beef. It might not be a long-standing beef, but at least for those moments, like I want to compete.
Were you guys aware of each other's cooking abilities prior to this, or like were you either of you nervous to go up against each other cooking?
I was not nervous. I was fully aware that I was a better cook than Ben.
I don't know how he knew that.
I cooked for Ben, and then he told me he wasn't very good in the kitchen. I knew I was a better cook than Ben than when he saw me dicing onions, and he looked really impressed. And I knew I had him. But he still stole my pasta, which really broke my heart, obviously.
I did make a better sausage.
You did make you made a pretty...
I packed a better sausage. I packed a better sausage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I went to Nick's house, and Natalie and Nick were nice enough to let me stay. I don't know, it's been a couple months now. And he made pizza that night, and it is really freaking good pizza. And I was nervous. When I was asked, I think the producer of the show could even tell you, when we were asked on a cooking show, I was like, I'll cook a lot of things. I will not compete against Nick with pizza. Like, that's not at all a fair game. Mm-hmm. I have a couple restaurants that I own here in Denver. My family owned a food business growing up. I cook here for Jess and I most evenings. Like, I feel good in a kitchen. I feel very comfortable in a kitchen. But yeah, I had his pizza, and I was like, I don't know if I'll win the cooking battle. Like, I don't know if that's going to be a fair game. But when they said sausage, I thought it was going to be a fair battle, because I don't know how often Nick's packing sausage in his house. Quite honestly, I mean, I don't do it. And so I thought, hey, this is two things. This is a thing that both of us are new to.
Now, is there anyone in Bachelor Nation that you have an actual beef with that you would like to have settled on the show?
It's a no for me.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe Wells. I'd like to figure out who's the better golfer. I think Nick and Wells are there's like 4 guys that are still like close friends from the show. Mm-hmm. But Wells and I have the biggest competition continuously, because we both love to golf, and we both kind of go back and forth. Mm-hmm. So I'd like at some point for us to figure it out, but he did beat me in the celebrity tournament last year. So I have till January to get better than Wells this year.